Sometimes it's way too dark and I don't have any artificial lights, so that becomes a problem, but currently it's way too bright and I'm still feeling like filming, so. Anyways, hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my channel and you can call me Majena. Today's video is gonna be a very short one, but I still find it important to talk about this topic, so here it is. By the way, I do not know how many times I'll be filming myself and making a fool out of myself and posting just 5% of what I've filmed. But I guess it's a part of the process. It's supposed to be messy. Where do I begin? When I was in 5th grade, I was 11 years old, I'm currently 21, and my sister was graduating from high school at that time, and she graduated very well. She got into the field of studies that's very competitive, and she did not have to pay any tuition fees. So at that time, my mom said one thing, which was, if you study in the school she studied, you'll have the exact same success in life. And I believe that this became the exact moment when my limiting belief was formed. I think I should also add that this whole thing concerns not just education and good grades and university, but also things like relationships and networking. Because at that time I saw this image where, okay, so she studies in this cool school, which means that she gets to hang out with cool people. So the same thing is supposed to happen to me as well if I happen to study there. However, the reality looked quite different. Eventually, I did get into that school, and you know what was one of the biggest mistakes I've made at that time? I started to chill, like literally, because I thought, okay, I'm studying here, so I don't have to work hard anymore. So I was actually thinking that the name of the school on my graduation diploma defines me, and in other words, means that I'm better. And when I was 19, this belief transformed into new location equals new me. Even better. In terms of my living abroad experience or in France, I had an expectation that by living there, I'll become fluent in their language. Do you want to try to guess the results? Les résultats sont que je ne parle pas français couramment jusqu'aujourd'hui, mais j'essaie. I mean, my English is at least 2 or 3 times better than my French, although I've never been to any of the English-speaking countries and I don't have any native speakers friends. Which leads to new location does not equal new you, and living abroad does not mean that you'll become fluent in their language. So during the time when my life was throwing me from one path to the other, I had to come to conclusion that it's not the school, it's not the location, and it's not even people you're with that define you, it's what you do. And when you think about it, if you claim that school, location, people define you, then it means not only that you're dependent on them, but also that without these things, you're nothing. I would also like you to put yourself in your imagination in the place of that school, of that cool person you want to be friends with, of that new location, and ask yourself, why would you be responsible for the happiness and the achievements of a certain person? I've recently come to realize that all that the good school and interesting and cool people and the new location might do to us is that they could provide us with the slightly better tools, but it's up to us what we're gonna make out of them. It also resembles the idea a tiny bit that in order to become a great YouTuber, you need very expensive and good gear, when in reality, the amount of content you produce does not depend on the gear, it depends on discipline. I still don't know what to do with the lighting, but anyways. And I'm fully aware that what I'm talking about might look as pointless for some of you, but I truly believe that our mind creates our reality, and our reality is a reflection of the beliefs we have and the actions we take, and we would not act in a certain way if we did not believe that it's the right way to behave in the first place, if you know what I'm saying. In case you're still here watching the video, and if you're feeling as something is triggered inside of you, I highly advise you to just write your thoughts down, because once you find out how the limiting belief is formulated, where it comes from, and how it could be changed, you develop a new mindset and your habits and behaviors change, and you don't notice a difference within a few weeks, but in the long run, your life actually changed drastically for the better. I believe that this will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go and live my life now, and I hope that you go to live yours. Take care. Bye bye. During editing, I realized that this whole video could be summed up in a simple question, which is, do you want someone to control you?